What's good, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hey, what's up, love? I'm Kay, and if you've been here before, thank you so much for stopping back by. All right, so today I am going to be giving you my winter fragrances list, scents that I've been loving, scents that I've been using for different occasions. I have 7 scents in this video, and I've divided them by categories and occasions where you can wear these scents just to make it a little bit easier. I will have the links for the samples, the full bottles, either from Edgar's, Dischem, Clicks, or anywhere else that I can find it online. I'll have all those links in the description box. I have been making sure that before winter ends, I give you guys all my season specific content. So last week I dropped my winter shower routine, and this week we are talking scents. So without any further ado, let's get straight into my winter fragrances list for 2023. Alright, so the first category that we have is the everyday winter scent. I don't know why, but in winter it's a little bit harder for me to categorize a scent as a everyday scent, because with a lot of fragrances that are made for winter, I just feel like they're so deep, dark, rich that none of them are wearable for every day and still remain winter smelling. But I was able to find one scent that I feel like fits the bill for every day but still winter appropriate, and that scent is YSL's Libre Intense. I really do think that this is a throw on and go type of scent, but that is good for the winter time. So I will put the notes on the screen and I'll read them out for you guys, because I do think that it's important to know what's inside the scent so that you can see if it's something that you want to either sample or you want to go and smell at your nearest Dischem or anything like that. So with YSL Libre Intense, at the top it's got lavender, mandarin orange, and bergamot. In the middle, it's got lavender, orange blossom, jasmine, and orchid. And then at the base, it's got vanilla, tonka bean, and vetiver. So as you can see, what kind of takes dominance is the lavender note and the orange note. So either the actual mandarin orange or orange blossom. So if you think about how lavender and orange would smell together, it is very floral but also super citrusy, so it's sharp on the nose, which is why I think it's so good for every day, because it's kind of lively. And the vanilla, tonka bean, and vetiver at the base is what grounds it and makes it winter appropriate to me. So it is a very fresh floral daytime scent, but it's got grounding elements that give it that winter coziness and don't make it smell like summer. It does not smell like summer at all to me. I like what the vanilla at the bottom does, because it kind of gives a creaminess to that lavender, a creaminess to that orange. So in our next category, I have 3 scents over here that I think are perfect for winter date nights. Okay, so the very first scent I will talk about is one that I spoke about on my TikTok and on my Instagram. If you were not following me on there, please do follow me. And that scent will be Givenchy's L'Interdit Rouge. This is good. Okay, this is really good. As soon as I'm done with my sample, I am getting a full bottle. The reason I think I'm not done with this scent is because it's so good, it's so long lasting, you don't need a lot of it, so even the sample lasts a very long time. So I have a good feeling about the bottle. So at the top of this scent, we've got ginger and blood orange. In the middle, we've got tuberose, jasmine, and pimento leaf. At the base, we have sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. This is a very yummy, intoxicating scent. It's really, really sensual, which is why I picked it for date night. It's also very different smelling. It's not your regular, oh, that's pretty weird for date night type of scent. It's very rich and spicy, but also has this yummy, creamy element to it. Very, 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 very like hypnotizing and intoxicating and yummy, like so sexy. And it's also such a smooth, long-lasting scent that you won't have to worry about. You literally spray it on and you can focus on your date, and you know you'll just be radiating just like that deliciousness. And the ginger and blood orange combo makes it so unique. Like, it's one of those scents that you're not going to feel like you've smelled before. This is not something that I would wear in the summertime. I don't think heat, I think heat would give me a headache with this scent, but in the winter it's really nice. Like, I think the cold weather really complements this scent. Okay, next up is a scent that I loved so much that I got a full bottle. I actually purchased this in the winter of last year, so I fell in love with it in winter and I still recommend it for winter. This is a delicious scent. This is Roberto Cavalli's Exquisite Nectar. Really, really good. Okay, so at the top of this you've got bergamot and cardamom. In the middle you've got honey and orange flower, and at the base you've got cedarwood, patchouli and ambrosta. Now this is a syrupy sweet scent. I will just start off with that, but it's really good and reacts really well in winter. I do feel that if you love syrupy sweet, like yummy scents, it's so dependent on how syrupy the scent is, whether it's going to perform well in winter or in summer. Some scents that are super sweet just work better in summer, and those normally have a floral or a fresh citrus kind of to just, you know, calm it down. But some are so sweet and so yummy that they only do well in winter, and this is one of them. This is really nice and sexy for winter. Honey is a huge deal when it comes to this scent. It is a very honey heavy scent. If you love honey, you're going to love this. If you don't love honey, smell it because of the bergamot. I think the bergamot kind of just, you know, livens up and kind of sharpens the honey, but other than that, you might not like this if you don't like honey. Yeah, this is super bright, but it's the type of bright that would do well on a nice date night, where maybe you're drinking rosé, not so much red wine. You get me? I think this is one of those scents that is super fun. You know, it's a very fun scent, but for winter, because just because it's winter doesn't mean we need to be wearing like heavy ouds or super moody scents all the time. I think this is the most summer winter scent you will ever smell. And then the last date night winter scent that I recommend is Kayali's Elixir. Now this scent, let's just read the notes. At the top we've got rose petal and red apple. In the middle we've got May Rose and Jasmine Sambac. At the base we've got patchouli, amber and vanilla. This smells like a rose petal, and what I mean by that is, you know how the rose petal smells like rose, but there's a powderiness to the rose. When you pick just the petal, there's a powderiness, and then there's a mix of that red apple. So if you've ever smelt Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple, the red one, to a lot of people that is very juvenile smelling, and I can agree with that. Something about it just gives those sprays that we'd get at cliques like in high school, not the pink happiness in them, but the other apple scented, fruit scented sprays from cliques. I'll put the picture of them, I forgot them, but like grade 7, grade 8, that was our vibe. It's Eden Juicy Apple kind of smells at that level, but then the rose that they added in this kind of makes it more mature, and the rose that's in here smells very Arabic. That's the thing about that rose. So it smells powdery, it smells rosy, and it smells of this super sweet red apple. So the mixture kind of gives date night, like it gives I'm grown but I'm also playful and flirtatious. Like this, it kind of smells like the type of scent that men would like on a woman. It's so feminine, it's so girly, it's so innocent, but the rose in it makes it more grown, right? It's very womanly, like it's very feminine, it's very girly, and I think it's just perfect for a date night. And the fact that this isn't a beast mode fragrance, I do feel like you have to be really close to somebody to smell them, and I think because of that, the intimacy aspect kind of makes it perfect for like a movie. Like it's not one of those scents that will fill the room, you know, but it's so nice and intimate, and like if a guy smells it on you, you'll feel girly, you'll feel sweet because of the apple. If you aren't a big fan of rose, I say smell this because it's not going to put you off. It's probably the yummiest rose you'll smell. I like it a lot. That red apple with the vanilla on top of the rose petal, and petal because of that powderiness. It's a good combo, I can't lie. And I do believe that if you are a rose lover or if you are a floral lover, you'll enjoy this. And if you are a gourmand girl, you'll enjoy this because it kind of caters to both without being too much of either, you know? Okay, so our next category are night out fragrances. I know that in winter, especially if you're like me, going out, especially in the nighttime, might not be like top of your top of your list. It's not something that you want to be doing, but you know, if it's someone's birthday or if you're going out for dinner or if it's a girls' night, I do think that it's important to have 1 or 2 scents in your collection that can cater for that type of occasion. And the first one that I have here is Oud Satin Mood by Mason Francis Kurkdjian, and I really do think that this is so, let me say this is a grown and sexy girls' night. Chomi, let's go to an expensive restaurant together. This gives me bad bitch night out. Like, Chomi, let's go be baddies. Let me wear my fur coats. Like, Chomi, let's go, you know? Let's go be grown and sexy, have some wine, have a martini. Like, it's giving me Sex in the City. Like, it gives me that vibe. So the notes in this are Bulgarian rose, vanilla, oud, violet, and benzoin. So you have a rosy scent, which to me, rose is always going to give grown women. Rose is always going to give more mature, and then the vanilla makes it so yummy, guys. This is like, it's one of those where you go, like, that's the type of vanilla that's in here. And then you've got the oud. Like, you've got the oud. Like, it does that. That's what the oud does. Like, I feel like it tells people around you that, okay, look, I might be outside having fun, but like, it's not that type of girls' night out where, Chomi, let's just go like get drunk type of thing. Like, you're still expensive, but like, it's a grown and sexy night out with your girls. You guys are looking good. You guys just decided that, you know what, Chomi, we have our careers, but you know, let's just go out tonight. Let's have fun tonight. Let's go have a grown and sexy night out. It's that type of, I'm outside. Chomi, let's go restauranting. Chomi, let's go fine dining. Chomi, let's go to Marble. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives black girl magic, career women, but like, let's let our hair down right now. So the rose in here is moody and deep because of that oud. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, it's moody, it's deep, and then the vanilla adds a creaminess. So it's like it's just, why I put it in the going out category is because it is a nuclear scent. So This you will smell, like you will smell me. We could be at a really nice bar, or we could be in a restaurant and you pass by, or I walk past you, you're gonna smell me. Do you know what I'm saying? It gives like, turn your head, who's that? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you are in your classy and grown women era, yeah, that it represents classy grown women but still young era. Very, very nice. I love this one. And then I have an Arabic scent called Shamokhi. This is an interesting scent because the notes are raspberry, saffron, and oud. That's it. This is very interesting. It's also similar to Oud Satin Mood in the sense that it is nuclear. You will be able to smell me, you know, out. But the out that this is more of a professional out, or a workout. Like I'm going to an event, I'm going to a conference, I'm going to a graduation, I'm going somewhere formal-esque, but in winter. Because even in winter there are still events that people have to go to. There are still gatherings and large gatherings that you still need to go to or attend. You still have to go to a work event, you still have to go places like that. I would go there wearing Shamokhi. There's oud and there's raspberry in there, so the oud is like serious and, oh okay, hi, you've arrived, you know, but the raspberry is feminine and soft. So this is not a manly smelling scent, but it is sharp on the nose. Like it smells sharp, like it keeps you alert. So it's not a date night scent, it's not yummy date night, it's not out on the town, let's go groove type of vibe. It's, I'm going to an event, I'm going to this situation, like a big time thing, you know. It's very energizing and sharp at the opening, so it's like, if you walk past, it's like, oh okay, hi, like type of thing. There's no creaminess in this. There's a sweetness because of the raspberry, but the raspberry isn't yummy sweet kind of thing. There's no creaminess. It's just a sharp, alert, big announcing kind of scent, but still feminine. It does all that announcing, it does all that shouting, it does all that announcing, it does all that shouting and all that, hey, I've arrived, but in a very feminine way. The oud is super bright and uplifting. It's not a moody oud, and I just think that this is a boss babe scent. I do think that people who like sweet scents will be able to appreciate how grown and sexy this is. And for the price, I'm actually very, very surprised at the occasion that I can wear this. I will have the link for you guys in the description. This is definitely the cheapest scent that I have in this collection, and yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, it's just nice for like a big meeting. It makes an impression, it tells people that you're there. Yeah, this is nice. I really like this. And then last but not least, I have a scent for those cozy winter days. Cozy, comfy, just like a hug. That type of scent. And I have it in a oil, but I do actually prefer it in the oil. This is Cocoa Musk by Al-Rehab. And yeah, man, this is so, it's so nice. Very gourmand. If you are not a gourmand lover, this might not be for you. It has the notes vanilla, milk chocolate, musk, cinnamon, spicy notes, amber, sandalwood, myrrh, and rose, and it resembles Cocoa Puffs. Like if you were to put Cocoa Puffs in a bowl and put warm, like almost hot milk in there, this is what this smells like. There is an aspect, the difference between the oil and the spray is that there's an aspect of waxiness in the oil. There's a specific candle that I remember my mom having when I was growing up that smelled kind of like a cocoa scented candle, and this is what is in Cocoa Musk, the oil. It's so comforting, and it's one of those scents that I enjoy after I take a shower in the winter, and it will just make me want to hug myself. Like, it's so comforting, warm, great for when you're on the couch and you're just chilling and you want to smell good. I believe and I'm a big advocate for home scents. Like, if you have a scent that you enjoy when you're in the house, big advocate for that, and Cocoa Musk is definitely one of them. This is also an Arabic scent, so it's very affordable, and I will have it in the description box for you. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Those are my top 7 winter scents for different occasions. But yeah, that is it from me guys. Let me know which other videos you'd like to see from my channel, and you also follow me on my Instagram and on my TikTok. Bye guys.